All right, here we go. Part 2, Fantasy Dreams.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. We were just talking about, we just finished with D1 previews. Coming up here. Preview D2, Ball Stars. STF Johnny, huge game. Huge game. Our producer is against probably one of the better teams, right? Actually looks like a pretty close matchup to me.
Yeah.
This looks like a pretty close matchup,
Yeah, it
too.
does.
They match up pretty well against each other for sure. Starting Hill, he's got to. No, he can start Boyd. If Higgins doesn't play, do you start Boyd instead of Hill?
Who has a better chance of getting a touchdown? I say Justice Hill. What do you think?
Against the Titans run
Let's
defense?
do. Titans run defense is really good.
Titans run defense is so good.
Tyler Boyd's going to be
Their
in a
pass
shootout.
defense is trash.
Yeah, Seahawks pass defense is not great. I mean, I think that's going to be a shootout. Seahawks,
Bengals. That's where Tyler Boyd gets hurt, one of the two. Seahawks hit hard, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Jamal Adams, I think, is back.
He's back.
Yeah,
He's
you got
practicing.
Witherspoon. Like, they're nasty, dude. They hit hard, but, like, they definitely give up some points. I
like the matchup. I think it's really, really even.
Yeah, I do too.
You got edges.
Yeah.
Certain spots.
This is where STF Johnny needs to make a move, actually. This would be a good time for you to make a move there, producer. Ooh, nice.
Ooh,
Well, it's
beautiful.
good thing it's waiver Wednesday.
Yeah, it is. It is waiver Wednesday. It is. Think about your waivers Wednesday for 2 a.m. Thursday. Yes, for sure it is. How's it sound? Yeah, good. All right. All right. Second game, real against real. I mean, this is the big boys battling right here, bro. 4-1, 3-2. House versus bitches. What do you think? Is Quan playing? I think he is. He's already practicing.
Yeah.
Dude, you got 3 good running backs against 3 good running backs. You got
Two good quarterback. These guys are stacked.
Neither one of them has great wide receivers. I mean, this is a great
Ayuk's
matchup.
pretty good. Hawkinson versus these guys are fucking stacked, dude.
Dude, this is a good
They're in my
matchup.
top 5. I ranked them in the top 5, right? Oh, House is number 1. I think relegation was 5 or 4, one of those. Yeah, these guys are awesome.
Yeah, it's going to come down to
I have no
think.
idea who's gonna win that game, but it's
No.
gonna be awesome.
It's going to be close.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Golden Taints, offs, big game, both 1, 3, and 2. Golden Taints 2 and 3. What a game it's gonna be. Does Taints have a bye issue? Let's see. He's gonna put in Allen, and he's gonna put in Godwin. That's what he's gonna have to do. Go 2-3, right?
Yeah, this one's. I mean, Offs has the edge here with that stack with Mahomes and Kelsey. He's got Montgomery, Kamara. What do you think?
Yeah, it's a good game. I think Hurts is. I mean, you want someone to compete. Hurts is the man against Jets. Pretty tough. Pretty tough. I mean, he's taking out Najee would probably help him. Put in Godwin and Allen. He's gonna put in Godwin and Allen.
He's got Keenan Allen. Yeah, that's.
He's gonna
huge.
put both of them in.
It's gonna make a big difference.
Obviously, there's a tight end edge. Yeah, I'd definitely give the edge to Offs for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a tough. Offs, this is time for him to make a move too. Actually, he's 3-2. He doesn't like come out as someone like we've been talking about a lot, but doesn't have a bad roster at all. Yeah, I mean his bench is a little bit weak too. It's hard to say. Gorilla's in the mix. Little Fish must win. Little Fish. He was what 2 and 3. It's not must win at 2 and 3, but it's a tough matchup. It's Gorilla's in the mix. That's a tough matchup right there. Gorilla's in the mix has somehow got himself a real good team. He's not even starting Nico. He just looks at Nico Collins like, not today. Garrett Wilson was supposed to be a stud too. Damn.
Yeah, with Aaron Rodgers, he would have been.
Yeah, Lawrence versus Mayfield. Obviously, Little Fish trying to make some moves here.
I mean, his wide receivers aren't bad. He's definitely got a quarterback issue.
A huge issue. His wide receivers are good.
Yeah.
I mean, this team is good though.
Yeah, he's got Cooper
Really
Kupp,
good.
3
Yeah.
good running backs. I mean,
Yeah.
he's
Grant Stranglers, good team. Starting Spears like you, dude.
smart.
Right now.
I like that.
I mean, maybe
Great
not.
minds.
No, he's not. Maybe he's going to start White.
Well, he's got.
Oh, he's gotta
Aaron
start
Jones
White.
on a bye week.
He's got to start White. So, and then he's going to start Metcalf and Brown. So he'll go Gainwell and White, take out Spears, and start 3 wide receivers.
He's got your running backs well, Pearson, Ramondre.
Yeah, he's got my running backs. And
Yeah.
except he's got a better one in ETN. That would be
That would be nice. Yeah.
Lockett, he's got my wide receiver.
He doesn't have your quarterback problem.
No. He needs more quarterback. Geno Smith's still fucking questionable, huh?
Do you roll with Sam Howell again?
No, you don't. You fucking don't, dude.
Geno's gonna be a shootout, dude. I believe that.
D's nuts. High PSI. Must win PSI 1 and 4.
Must win.
He's got two. And Kirk Cousins. Are you not using that capital?
But look at this.
This is a
running back
businessman.
problem,
This is
dude.
our sponsor.
I'm
getting a running back
finding
for
me
one
a
of those
running
right
back,
now.
bro. Yeah, right
Right now. I'm fucking on. Dude, I am like sending
Texting
text messages to
everyone.
every single buddy. Like, that's the quarterback you want, D's nuts, is Russell Wilson. He's a Broncos fan. He loves the Donkeys, man. D's nuts loves them. Dude, Ray, you love the Donkeys. Fucking. Oh, he has Joe Burrow, though. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Advantage D's nuts. Unsolicited Dak Best Desert Rat. I mean, advantage, unsolicited Dak picks. He isn't even putting a quarterback. He is not even setting his lineup with the quarterback. That's how
Look at
pissed
these running
off
backs,
he is.
bro. Can you imagine
He
having
doesn't
that
have a
problem?
quarterback.
Oh, he does. He's Jordan Love.
He's on bye.
Oh.
So he's just waiting for the waivers.
Yeah.
He's got dude. Look at these top five. These 5 players right
I
here.
know,
I
dude.
mean, are just.
He has
fantastic.
capital for, and he has Roshan too. If you're Tyler, if you're unsolicited Dak picks, what are you doing?
Who's he dropping?
Who are you
I don't know who's
fucking
available.
dropping?
Well, he's got a
dude?
roster spot because
Who are-
he put Richardson on IR.
I'm dropping
so he's got a spot.
Quentin Johnston, dude, and grabbing me a good quarterback off the waiver wire for however much.
Hell's
I get.
bells, dude. Exactly.
Right?
Yes.
I mean,
100%.
right now.
Right now, dude. No doubt. That's the last game in D2. I have to give Desert Rat the act. I mean,
No,
dude, unsolicited Dak picks is a better team, but
he
like,
does have a better team.
he has Lamar, dude. That's the difference right there.
That's true.
That is the difference.
That
I mean,
is-
there's nothing you can say about it.
No,
and
that's
Tyler knows that.
You're right.
Do you give up one of these fucking stud running backs for a quarterback right now?
Yeah.
I would.
I would.
He should be talking to High PSI.
Yeah.
If I'm Tyler, I'm calling up High PSI and I'm like, dude, you need a running back. I need a quarterback. I want Kirk. I want Tua. Who do you want besides Bijan?
Yeah, exactly.
Or fucking Walker's tough too. But like, dude, I mean, both those quarterbacks are worth it. I don't know. Are they in this league? Bobby, in this league, is Kirk and Tua. Well, first of all, Tua's worth anybody because he's the second leading scorer. But like, Kirk Cousins worth Joe Mixon,
Oh, yeah.
Bijan, or Kenneth Walker.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Yeah. But it's Tyler.
Yeah.
I guarantee he's got all his fab on Gardner Minshew for tonight.
But if you're starting Antonio Gibson and Latavius Murray, you're trading Tua for you're trading Tua for Joe Mixon.
Yeah.
You're trading Tua for Bijan. You're trading Tua for Kenneth Walker.
And you talk about High PSI, yeah, for sure. If I'm High
Right?
PSI, I am fucking trading one of my quarterbacks right now.
And just roll
Yeah.
with Kirky, bro.
If I was 5-0, then I would wait a little bit.
Yeah.
But if I'm 1-4,
Boom.
I'm
Make
cooking
it happen
on the
now.
fucking trade, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, people are fucking. I'm like a mortgage dude, fucking ringing bells and shit, calling fucking phone numbers and shit, trying to make you fucking refinance.
Dude.
You know what I mean? Like I'm one of those dudes. You know what I mean? I'm going crazy.
D3.
Division 3.
Let's go.
So you have 4-1 versus 1-4. This is a gigantic game for Land Sharks. I mean, he's going to be on fucking suicide
He's-
watch if he loses this game.
he's
Land
got
Sharks
a
is super
tough
good player,
matchup, dude.
super competitive, and he is now against a good player.
And he's got one starting running back.
And he's got Nick.
Well, Hunt.
He's got Nick rooting for his quarterback the whole time.
Oh, that's right. So
That's
Nick
right.
is a Buffalo fan, so he's
Yeah.
he's playing against the Josh Allen, so that's tough.
Yeah.
But like I told Nick before when I got him in this league, like, dude, it's tough for me too with the Steelers, but it's not that tough when the Steelers play. Like, I don't worry about. We can talk about how fantasy disrupts fandom and your thing, but the truth is, if you're a real fan of a team, nothing disrupts that. I don't care what anybody says. Yes, when you're watching it and one of your players on fantasy scores against your team, do you notice it? 100% you notice it. And you're glad it's at least him for taking that fucking slap to the face. At least it's a dude that scored on your fantasy team. But are you rooting for your team ever to lose because of fantasy?
No way.
No, you're not. If you're in deep, that's how it is. If you're not, if you're like one of those dudes that like has a bunch of Steeler tattoos and it's all bullshit, you know what I mean? Like, then that's different. You know what I
This
mean?
is how I approach
Yeah.
it, dude. Like, if it's a kicker or a defense or a tight end, then I'm not playing them against my team.
Wow.
So I dropped Hunter Henry, Patriots against Cowboys, because
Well, you're
he
fucking
doesn't
streaming
matter.
that shit
I'm
anyways,
a streamer
though.
anyway, so it doesn't
Yeah.
matter, right? But like Austin Eckler, I have him against the Cowboys this week. Full blown, I'm rooting for Austin Eckler to get touchdowns and the Cowboys to win by 1 point. Let's go. That's my deal, bro.
That is a crazy thing. Bobby, what do you think of that shit? Do you like fantasy and real football? Obviously, fantasy has dipped into that realm to the point where it's hurt a little bit.
You have to put your phone down
Yeah.
on Sunday
Dude, I was just
because
talking about
you've
this. I was just talking
you've
about
made
that.
all your you've made your moves. There's
Yes.
nothing you can do at that point
Yes.
unless for some reason you got an injury in the late game and you got whatever.
Right, but you'll know that.
enjoy football.
Dude, I have never heard anybody say this. That's two things
Smart
he said.
man, dude.
That was two things that he
Full
said
of
that
wisdom.
are super
I
smart.
love it.
That was the two smartest things I've ever heard him say. Was today, and that was one of the best things I've ever heard. My son and I did that a couple weeks ago. We said, "Hey, let's put our phones down. Let's not do anything. Let's not get any notifications, and let's just watch some football. Let's do that." And it was a glorious day of football.
Yeah.
Glorious.
So-
This has been a great sports week
Yes.
for Tucsonans.
Oh,
For sure.
yes,
Come on.
dude. It has been,
I mean,
dude.
start with us taking USC to the limit. Should have won that game.
Oh,
Should've
should've
won that game.
That
Yeah.
pitch to the left.
I don't
What
like
do
the
you think?
pitch. I don't like the
That's
call.
stupid.
But like at
Yeah.
that point, did we run out of play calls? I feel like we did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like we ran out of play calls at that point. But I love the U of A game. I love our team. this year.
Diamondbacks are about to sweep the Dodgers tonight.
Ooh,
let's
Dodger Blue, where are you at? Oh, dude, this is actually going to be the toughest game for them. I think that the toughest game for the Diamondbacks is this game. I thought the way we pitch with our two pitchers, our aces, now we don't have our ace pitching tonight, do we?
Mhm.
No. So I think it's going to be the tough one tonight. But if we can get it, then obviously things are looking up for the D-backs, dude. Like, really, I just can't believe what a turnaround we've had
Yeah.
this year.
Yeah.
What a great job the D-backs have done.
And then it was all capped off by awesome days of football.
Oh, dude.
Sunday.
Huge.
Sunday fun days are, there's nothing like them, man. There's nothing like them. That's for sure. It was beautiful. And I think, put your phone down. You guys, put your fucking phone down.
Yeah, I
Enjoy
was-
football.
We were,
Unless,
we were watching football Monday night, and I'm losing my mind in a fantasy matchup that I, really want to win. And I told Taylor, I said, I'll give up everything. I'll give up beer. I'll give up my phone. I'll give up my vape. Just
Everything.
let me have this feeling. And
Dude.
I believe that's the same feeling you get from when your team wins the Super Bowl, probably.
yes.
Very similar. So that feeling, dude, is worth so much.
We're doing kind of an old school episode this week. We got Jed on. We're doing like a all fantasy dreams podcast today, but it's been fun. And I agree. Let's put our phones down this week. Let's just try it. Let's try it. Exactly what Rob and Jed just said. Let's everyone put your phones down.
All you guys in D2 should put them down now.
Yeah, because he's in D2.
Yeah.
Yeah. put
Don't
him
worry
down.
about waivers.
Before you
What's
put
no
your
done is done.
waivers in.
Waivers are really big this week.
I like that.
We're in a deep league, right? Every now and then, because we have short benches, we get to see some studs get up there on the waiver wire, and they get eaten up quick. But in a deep league, when someone becomes available, what's great about a competitive league is everybody fucking knows it. And everybody, this is what I know now after talking to everyone about Fab for the last couple of years. Everyone is second guessing themselves on how much Fab they should spend. And I guarantee everyone's going in there and pressing the edit button at least 5 times.
Oh,
Like,
that's me.
because you go in there, you're like, I need them.
Mhm.
And then you're like, no way anybody spends that much, and you bring it down. And then
But
2
I
days
really want
before
it.
I really want them, you put them
So you
back
put
up,
it back up.
put the money back up, and then you put it back down, and then you put it
then
back
you're
up.
like, well, if somebody puts in 40, maybe I'll just put in 43.
Yeah, 43
You know,
or 41. It's
yeah,
all
just
like,
change it a little bit.
I guarantee you, I mean, we don't get to see what everyone bid,
I
except
want
the
that.
winner. Everyone wants to see it.
I want that.
Everyone
so
wants
bad,
to see it. I
bro.
think that hurts Fab if we see it. But I think
Oh, see
it's blind. It's called blind bidding for a reason. It's blind, dude.
it. You're blind until the bidding's done.
No, we need to be blind the whole year, though. We need to be blind the whole year.
right, well,
That's
we'll
how it is
talk
in real
about this in the
football. That's
competition
how it is in
committee.
real football. You know what I mean? Like it is like that's that way too. You know what I mean? When guys are free agents and they're visiting,
That's true.
the one thing they're signing right
Well,
away
yeah,
is
but
the
you
one thing
know
that the one that
afterwards.
they're talking. They're not talking about what they offered or anything like that. Have you ever noticed that no one ever talks about that?
I mean,
Like-
sometimes you hear what they had offers
Offered
they had
it
from
like
teams.
well sometimes it gets leaked.
That's true.
You know what I mean? But
So
like
let's leak some shit.
all right, let's leak some shit. Next game, bring home the cup. El Gordo, two good teams.
Ooh, big time.
Yeah. El
What's
Gordo's
El
running
Gordo's-
back's hurting because I mean, H.N. he hasn't put him on IR yet. Put him on IR, buddy. And or Jordan is Jordan Love droppable?
He looked droppable against the Raiders. You know, but Geno Smith's questionable. I mean, I don't know.
He's got a
Bye
bunch of
week,
Qs
got a bye
and
week.
he's got a bunch of Qs and
Bunch of Qs, bro.
Yeah. Miles Sanders, I don't know what's going
Why
on
is
there.
Chris Olave got a Q next
I don't
to him?
know. Bring home cup.
Yeah.
Doug looks fucking.
He's got a great
good,
team.
dude.
I mean, this
He's got Addison and
this is
Diggs,
one of those
Laporta.
matchups where bring home the cup should just take it home, dude. I mean, it
Yeah.
looks like to me.
His running backs aren't like blow my mind besides like Pollard and Williams, but like Lamar, Pollard, Williams, Addison, Diggs, Laporta, those
Yeah.
you can win a league with that shit.
Exactly.
You can win a
You
league.
can win this league.
Yes, 100%. You can win a 14-team league with that right there.
And he's got Pittman on his bench.
Yeah, he could
You know, I mean,
he could actually start Pittman.
Devontae
No, he
Smith.
can't. You got to play those running backs in this league.
he's got
He's got Devontae Smith.
He's got a good team,
Okay.
dude.
Yeah, we're gonna give
Sure.
bringing home the cup the edge in that game.
Yeah.
Government non-believer Rock'em Sock'em 4-1 versus 3-2, big game. Obviously Tua, got to play him. He has Jared Goff. There's some more capital there, dude. He has real capital. Matty Ice, you have
Yeah.
capital too, just like me. But he's 4-1, so you can be patient with that capital, right?
Yeah. I mean, he's
Unless
starting Zach Charbonnet this week, so he might not want to be too patient with
Is he
it.
starting him because of he figures that they're gonna be throwing a lot out of the backfield against the Bengals? I don't know, because I have him too. I'm not starting him.
Or because Dalvin's his other running back, and now you know it's Brees time.
Yeah, and the capital with his tight ends is big too. Darren Waller and Mark Andrews, dude, tight end wise, that's huge capital. You can flex that shit.
Yeah.
Is
I
Waller
mean-
hurt again? That dude has a glass jaw.
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence, no running back. Oh, Isaiah Pacheco's a running back now. We can't say
Yeah.
that anymore.
No, he's
legit.
getting like
he's got
15, 20 touches
he's got
a game,
Kelsey, dude.
Yeah, that's big.
Is Kelsey doing okay after that injury? Yeah.
Sure.
Adam Thielen, Christian Kirk, not horrible. He's not horrible.
Are you
This is
bank-
going to be a
are you-
low-scoring affair, I think.
Are we
here.
banking on Thielen now going forward?
I think so.
You have to. I
What the
think,
fuck
right?
are we doing? Even not banking on him? I mean, what are we even doing? Not talking
I'm
about
banking on it,
Yeah,
personally.
him? I know you. When we talked about him, and you were saying like, yeah, I got because he has all these wide receivers, and that's why I traded him. He has a bunch of wide receivers, and I need him right now. But Thielen was not part of that offer.
No,
that
and
just
neither-
shows you.
neither
Lockett
was
was, and London was. Thielen was not part of that offer.
No, neither was
so that
just because I stack him with
Yeah,
Lamar.
even though that dude had
Thank you.
one of the worst performances I've
Yeah.
ever seen from a wide receiver. I
That's-
watched every snap of that game. I'm a Steelers fan.
Dude,
Zay Flowers had one of the worst performances I've seen from a wide receiver.
it wasn't just him, bro. Mark
Did you
Andrews
watch that
dropped
game?
some- I watched every single snap, bro.
Did you go back and watch it?
Yeah.
After we talked about it?
Yep.
Oh, you're the man.
I went home, watched it.
Goddamn.
Mark Andrews
That's
dropped
why I'm
ball.
afraid of America's fantasy team. All right.
Dude, Mark Andrews drop balls.
One in the end
Aguilar
zone.
drop balls.
Mark Andrews dropped one in the end zone. But Mark Andrews
That's a
caught about
big
everything else.
deal, bro. That's 6 points for me.
Yeah. Well, dude,
You know what I'm saying?
Bateman.
Like,
Bateman's drop in
No,
the end zone was
Bateman drop
criminal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, when the ball goes through your hands because your hands look like this, that's just not smart. The football's not.
It was
Not
really
that
weird,
big,
dude.
so-
It was. I think he was high, dude. Did you see Bateman's eyes?
Dude, that would be awesome, bro. If they're just getting high playing football.
Oh, I'm
I
pretty
mean,
sure
what a
they're good. I'm
life,
pretty sure they're
you know?
doing that, dude. They're probably
That'd
freaking
be
high
like-
as fuck. Honestly, are we allowed to say that? That I think someone's high?
Yeah, I think so.
If I'm going public on you, this?
Yeah,
They're playing like Ricky Williams.
like high on life. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, I
that's
think
what we're
like
talking
a
about.
lot of dudes do it now. I think they all play high. Not all of them, but I'm
I
sure
don't know
some of them.
why they wouldn't.
It used to be they all did coke. I think now they all get high. All right, so vinegar strokes.
Are we talking about the 90s?
I have no idea.
Are we
Well,
talking
we're talking
about
about
the
the 80s, dude.
Oh, well, I was thinking about the Cowboys in the
Yeah,
90s, you know?
the 80s for sure.
Michael
Everyone was
Irvin
doing
and shit.
coke in the 80s, dude. Miami Vice, bro. I mean, if you honestly in the 80s, thank God I was a kid, dude. We'd all have
Yeah.
like walking around with powdered donut fucking rings on our nose. You know what I mean?
Exactly, dude.
God damn. 80s was coke fest.
This is the good matchup here.
Oh my
you
God.
got quarterback edge here, running back edge here.
here.
Well, I don't know.
Oh,
Running back edge.
fucking! I'm
Running
not a
back's
killer. Why do you
even.
fucking?
Wide receiver edge here.
I'm not a killer. Don't push me. You start Sky Moore again, motherfucker.
Don't
You just
do
waiting
it.
for you waiting for a fucking watch. We say don't do it. He drops some. Taylor Fox listens to these podcasts. He drops some. Sky Moore goes off. Guaranteed. Maybe you play him now that I just said that. I don't know. I think he's droppable in this league, and that is a 14-team league. I think Sky Moore's droppable. We've already talked about this.
He's in a tough
Holy
spot here,
shit.
dude.
Strokes he had to put fucking Jefferson. Does he start Godwin or does he start Michael Thomas?
I mean, at PPR, it's Michael Thomas all day.
He's
but
just
in
hanging
PPR,
on to Derek Carr for like buys or what? Strokes. I'm gonna have to ask the host like what the fuck he's doing with Derek Carr.
Yeah, this is going to be a really even matchup, I think, dude.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
really close.
All right, producer Socratics, CDs, TDs. This
Oh
is the one
my
right here.
goodness,
What do you
let's look
think?
at this.
What do you think,
Okay.
co-host?
All right, quarterback edge to Socratics,
Okay.
right?
Justin-
I mean,
Justin
Dak, I
Herbert,
think, is going
Dak,
to have
yes.
a good game, but it's not going to be as good as Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert's a stud. We got Ford and Bijan versus
But
Jacobs.
Ford has a tough matchup against the Niners.
Yeah, so we got running back edge CDs, right?
Okay.
Okay. Wide receiver edge. Jesus, Cooper Kupp and Brandon Ayuk, Puka, DJ Moore.
Mike Evans.
Mike Evans is back. That one's close. Wide receiver.
Tight end
close.
goes to Socratics.
Tight end goes to Socratics.
We don't know about
Dude,
the other
this
shit.
is going to be
A ball game, dude.
I think the
Game of the
quarterbacks, they are playing each other, and that's going to decide this match.
And this is 2-3, 3-2. Like TD's team is good. He doesn't want to go 2-4 right now.
No.
This is a big game for him.
Well,
Well, and Tristan will
it's
lose
St.
his
Brown?
fucking mind if he goes 3-3. So
yeah, that's what I was going to say. St. Brown.
St. Brown gets if he's healthy,
Yeah.
he has to play him.
oh, dude.
So who
Yeah.
comes out?
Jacobs.
Oh,
Brian
No
Robinson.
way.
You said Brian Robinson.
yeah.
You sit Brian Robinson?
Dude,
That
that
guy
is,
gets so many touches.
I mean, wouldn't you love to have that problem?
Yes.
Me
That's
too.
a fucking nice problem to have. CDs.
He's not even thinking about starting Zay Flowers, dude.
Dude, that's what's
Or
great.
Jaleel McLaughlin, dude.
Dude, I'll be honest with you. I think CDs has enough capital to get a good quarterback.
Yeah.
I think he does.
I do.
I think he does.
He's got
You
a
know
good
what I
team. Both these teams are good.
They're good.
It's gonna
Real
come
good.
down
That's
to
gonna
the
be a
wire.
good game.
Yeah.
Socratics.
This is a Monday Night Football game right here.
It is. It is a Monday Night Football game. Chargers Cowboys. Justin Herbert could outscore Dak by like 20.
Yeah.
Legitimately.
I don't know, man.
Dude, Herbert
I honestly think Dak's gonna have a
hooks
good
it,
game, dude.
dude. Every time he goes back, here we go again. This dude's about to fling it. You know what I mean? This dude flings it
Yeah.
everywhere. And now he's got Eckler back with those little
So you're saying that
little
CD's
wheel
TDs,
routes and shit. Like, dude,
CD's TDs needs to be up by what on Monday night?
Monday Night Football, he needs to be up by 20. I'm
Mm.
being serious. I'm actually being serious. I think that Herbert is that much better than Dak Prescott. Is it a better matchup for Dak? Yes. Does he need to be up by? All right, 10,
Yeah, because Herbert
At
will
least.
outscore Dak by 10.
maybe more, dude.
That's gonna be a
What do you
good
think,
fucking
Bobby?
matchup.
Yikes! If you're
I'm
if,
too.
if Watson's healthier, you can't play Watson against the Niners, I guess, huh? No way.
No way, dude.
Yeah.
Did you see what they did to Dak? I mean, Watson might be better than Dak, maybe, but did you see what they did?
3-2 versus 2-3 here. Must win for Earhole, I think.
And you got the New Orleans defense that just put up 30 points last week playing Houston.
Ooh, he probably gonna go out and get a new defense, maybe.
I-
They're playing against each other. Defense on defense.
Yeah.
Defense on
That
defense
New
crime.
Orleans, that New Orleans defense.
Oh,
is no
Tristan's
joke, man.
Tristan's all over the waiver wire, dude. I'm sure.
Yeah,
He's trying to find
Socratics,
the
yeah,
defense.
he's fucking,
Yeah,
he's a player.
He doesn't work out.
Rookie ball. I think this is a Socratics year to get out too.
I think this might be the game of the week. Indeed.
CDs, Socratics, yeah, me too.
that's a good one.
Rookie ball, Earhole.
Mm.
Where you going, Earhole? You need it. Well, he needs Burrow and Chase to do the same thing, except this time play Burrow. Did he play Burrow last week? I mean, because they must have got a shit ton of points.
What is going on with this running backs here? Cordero Patterson.
Morris
Taves
and Devin Singletary. I have never seen anybody have no running backs.
Yeah,
Did
that's
he
the
have Chubb? He
situation
must
he
have had
needs
Chubb
to-
or something. Like, or did he just not draft any? I don't know. That's not good.
Yeah, see, like personally, if this was me, I'd be trading Jamar for a stud running back, and I would just deal with the wide receiver situation that I got to deal
Yeah.
with.
Well, so would I.
That's how I roll.
That's how I do too. And you can get a stud for Chase.
Yeah.
Rookie ball, Jalen Hurts. He also has Justin Fields. That capital I'd be working right now. He's 3-2 though. He can be.
This is a
Jalen
good
Warren
team
has to go
right
down. He's going to put Eckler up
Yep.
for Jalen Warren.
Dude,
So now he has
Eckler-
Eckler, Hall,
Oh,
Hurts.
Oh my God, that's a
Lamb.
good team right there.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's a good team. And he's got the best kicker in football,
Oh,
Brandon
God,
Aubrey,
you
dude,
love
rookie
that.
for.
If anybody doesn't know, America's fantasy team is a Cowboys fan. So obviously, yeah, he loves
I mean,
the Cowboys.
if you don't like the Cowboys, what do you hate about America? I'm just
Well,
saying.
what I'm saying is, either love them or hate them, man. Either love them or hate them.
That's true.
I noticed that
Nobody's
since
on the
I've
fence.
had like good friends that are Cowboys fans, I do find myself rooting for the Cowboys for them. I'm not like that kind of hater. I find myself like there's guys that have friends that are Bills fans and Niner fans and stuff. I just root for them. You want them to be happy. I think what it is when you get older, you stop hating so much. Unless you're real miserable, then you just keep hating. But what you realize is you just want the people you love to be happy, so you just root for them.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So you end up rooting for them anyways. At least in my point of view, that's the way I do it. I
agree.
do know a bunch of haters, so
Oh, yeah.
and they can't help it.
You're not
dude.
usually on the
Yeah.
fence. It's
They're just
either
hating
you
it,
fucking hate them or
yeah.
you love them. But
You want to, but what you really want is your friends' teams to win, unless they're playing your team, and then it's all out war.
oh yeah,
But besides that, if it's not that, then fuck, dude, why aren't you rooting for these teams?
exactly.
Everyone hates the Cowboys. When I was younger, I hated the Cowboys because it was either you liked the Cowboys or Steelers in the 70s.
Mhm.
When I was like 5, so that was like the choice you made. There wasn't any other choices. You know what I mean? And so for me, I hated the Cowboys
That makes sense.
all the way through the 80s and especially the 90s, right? But you're a hater when you're younger, and then you grow up.
Yeah.
And then you just start looking at football for what it is. And if they're good, they're good. Cowboys are good, man. They got beat up by San Francisco, but they're
They
good.
did. They got humbled.
Yeah.
Let's see what that does.
Rookie ball, Benny Free. Your team's looking pretty good, man.
Mhm.
I like you
Good
in this
team.
game, to be honest with you.
Me too.
Last
Edge.
game, Henry Ruggs. He's coming back 1-4, 2-3. Must-win game for Henry Ruggs at 1-4. Must-win game for Shark at 2-3. This is a must-win game for both of them. She needs Barkley. He needs
Now tell me this.
Roshan. He needs Damian Pierce.
Yeah. Do you start 3 running backs here, or do you go with one of these guys here?
I go, if Roshan plays, I play Pierce, Roshan, and Jonathan Taylor. And I sit,
Wait, what?
I
You
said
got Aaron
Tank.
Jones.
that's what I mean.
Yeah, Aaron Jones. Okay,
He's
Roshan.
on
You said
bye.
Roshan.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
Aaron
so I'm
Jones.
Jones
starting
is on bye.
Johnson.
Oh, Aaron
I'm
Jones.
starting
I see what you're saying. Okay.
Johnson, Pierce, and Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah.
And
then I
A.J.
sit
Brown,
Tank.
Marquise
But like,
Brown.
I sit
Okay.
Tank only because he's got a young QB. But I like that QB,
Yeah.
CJ. But
Now
I
over
sit
here,
But
Well,
do
he
you-
has a
but-
Niners
but do you-
D.
But do you play Tank because he's playing against CJ?
against Tank, Dell's
C.J.
playing.
Stroud. I
If
see
she
what you're
starts,
saying.
she's got CJ starting.
Oh.
Do you keep Tank in just in
Oh,
case?
the old.
Oh yeah,
the old-
reverse
counter.
stack. Is that a reverse stack?
No, it's called a counter. It's called a counter stack.
Counter stack.
Counter
Oh,
stacks are really nice if they work out.
Okay. Yeah.
The problem is, what if he just throws like 3 bombs to Nico, dude, and then you just fucking play Tank, and then you're looking at fucking Roshan on the bench who just fucking loses his mind against a Vikings run defense that is
Yeah, but he's
trash.
dealing with concussions right now.
But he's also Damian Pierce too.
Hey,
yeah.
everyone
Yeah.
with a concussion this
Yo,
year.
he's playing Damian Pierce.
Yeah.
He's playing Damian Pierce,
You
and he's
just
playing Roshan.
Just let CJ throw to Damian Pierce.
Yeah. He's playing both those dudes. I guarantee he's playing both. If Roshan's at a
Roshan might not play. So then
Yeah.
throwing Chuba or what? Over Tankdale?
No.
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 You pick up Foreman off of waivers.
I mean, there's a lot of Foreman talk. We'll
Yeah.
see. No one.
Giving your hand
It's
away,
at the
bro.
beginning of the year, like I think in deep leagues, even maybe even 12 teamers, Foreman was getting drafted in some leagues, but in deep 14 team leagues like ours, Foreman's got drafted, dude, a lot.
Yeah.
He got drafted. He was like you got to draft him.
Yeah, but he got dropped, and now
Foreman's
he's
going to be
get
the starter
picked
this week.
100%
I think you're
because
right.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure
think
Roshan's
you're right.
dealing
Roshan's
with
not- I don't think
concussion.
he's gonna
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's
I think Deontay Foreman. If you need a dub,
Pick
if
up
you need a
Deontay
dub,
Foreman,
I think
yeah.
you're picking him up, dude. I think you're spending.
everything.
Now here we go.
No, not
Spend it
everything.
all.
Here we
Don't
go with
do
this
that.
fucking fab.
D2.
Like
so
everyone
spend it
talks
all.
about percentages. The biggest question I've ever had when we talk about fab, and this is a good way to, we can go right into fab right now, you guys. I think this is a good thing to go into. We can transition right into fab. People say, hey, what's the percentage you're going to do with this? Hey, what's the percentage you're going to do with that? Hey, what's the percentage to do with that? The truth is, yeah, there's people that do that for a living. They write articles and they write blogs. You can look it up on Google right now and they'll be like, fab percentages for the top pickups, and they'll give you a percentage of your total fab that you have left, and they'll give you a percentage of what you should use.
Fantasy Pros does a podcast where they tell you like
Yes.
the top 5
Right.
waiver pickups, and they tell you what they would spend on fab percentage wise based on those 5 guys.
Right. Here's the one problem with all of them that I've seen is they're not based on 14-team leagues, man.
No.
They are not.
No.
There's more
I
money
think
out there
they
in 14-team leagues. So
almost all base it off 12-team half PPR. I think.
I think you're exactly. I think Fantasy Pros does 12-team half PPR a lot. They do 10 teams a lot and 12 teams. I have never seen Fantasy Pros come out and say 14-team or 16-team ever.
Yeah.
Ever. There's been like maybe 5 articles I can think of in my lifetime that have talked about deep leagues. And then when I'm talking about, well, that's all it is about is deep leagues. If you talk about, are they mentioned in deep leagues? Like, oh yeah, put a flyer on this guy if you're in a deep league, or if you put a this and you're in that league. If you're in a 14-team or 16-team, whatever, there's never like full articles on it.
I've looked up so much information on this guy you just traded me from Baltimore, dude, and no one talks about him even in deep leagues, and I don't understand it because he's
You
a
saw
rookie.
it.
I've
He's
heard
a rookie. I've watched him.
Yeah. Well,
I just
the thing is, sometimes you got to go deeper than fantasy, right? And the only way to go deeper in fantasy is if you go to actual NFL speak and NFL talk, and then you start going deeper than that, and you go to scouts, and then you go deeper than that, and you go to general management, and then you go deeper than that, and you go to practice, where they start talking about who's practicing, and then you go deeper than that at the beginning of the league, where the coaches are talking about whether it's leaked or not. Coaches are talking about players like, what the fuck did we get?
Yeah.
Baltimore's been talking about this guy from the very beginning. That what the fuck did we get? Like, this kid is the man. And that's why he was kind of like my future. He's on my IR. I was keeping him. And this fucking dude to my right forced me to fucking trade him.
forced.
I'm fucking mortgaging my future. But I was into
basically
him.
told him you don't get any more water, bro, if we're not
Yeah.
making a deal right now.
Yeah. He's just like fucking, he's my water boy over there,
That's
fucking giving me
right.
waters and shit.
Exactly.
I fucking gave him, our trade was
Tyler Lockett.
Tyler Lockett, London Drake he gave me Tyler Lockett, London Drake for Spears and Keaton. Now, in a PPR league, everyone would be like, dude, what you got the better of that trade. That was awesome. In our league, in a deep 14-team league where it's non-PPR, I mortgaged my future, brothers.
Now, Taylor would have never made this deal if
Ever.
he didn't have bye weeks.
Yeah, I had a bye week problem with my receiver, and looking on the waivers, there was no one better than London Drake and Drake London. Drake London and Tyler Lockett.
For sure, Tyler Lockett.
Yeah. So, yeah, maybe we both aren't big Drake London fans.
No.
I think we're both decided
Neither
on
one
that.
of
Yeah.
us.
What do you think of Drake London?
I think the talent's there.
It's
Quarterback's a bum.
Yeah, well,
Well, it's
quarterback
coach.
and
It's
the
a coach and a
yeah.
quarterback problem.
Yeah.
Exactly. The coach,
Yeah.
too. It's.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll run the ball 50. If they could run the ball 50 times, they would.
Well, you remember it was before with Pitts. They're like, well, just wait till Ritter gets in. Now Ritter's there, and yeah, it's
Nothing changed.
yeah.
Fantasy is a beautiful thing. This league is a beautiful thing, and Fab is a beautiful thing.
I love it. It makes, dude, from the first nomination in the draft to the very last dollar I spent on Fab, it's been very fair and even, and
Yeah.
that's what I like, dude. I have an
That's
equal chance
the only way to do it.
for everything.
I mean, Rob and I actually we've been talking about this longer than because we've been in playing fantasy together for about 15 years now.
At least.
Yeah, so we both agree like the one thing that we found to make it fair is auction and Fab. That's the only
Yeah,
thing that we've
that's
ever
it.
had. That's the only thing that we've ever been
Everything's
able to like
equal,
cancel
dude.
out the bullshit.
I try to explain that to everyone, bro. It's
Yeah.
so equal. You can have any player you
Yeah.
want at the draft and any player you want on fucking waiver day, dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's right. That's
it's
right, dude.
fantastic.
And there is a budget involved, but the truth is, just like you just said, if you want a player, go fucking get him.
Yeah, and if you run out of money like I have, if you really want Fab, just start trading players for Fab straight up.
Yeah, straight
I
up.
mean, we almost made a deal for just Fab for a player because I was like, well, maybe I just should get some Fab and start trying
Yeah.
to work the waiver wire.
Exactly.
But right now, I'm just like, fuck it. I got
Yeah.
$0 in Fab. I can handle it.
Trade communication within leagues is different wherever you go. There's a lot of problems when you have a big league and a deep league like this where people don't know each other and they're uncomfortable talking to them or texting them or whatever.
Yeah.
What I want to do is with leagues like this that we have, we're very fortunate to have like such a giant league and to have all these people together, right? Well, what I want it to be is, well, everyone feels comfortable texting everyone.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, it's a business transaction. So, yes, I'm going to text you or anybody. I'm obviously, it's not fair. It's actually an unfair advantage for me. It's an unfair advantage for everybody else compared to me because I know everybody.
Yeah, you have like a personal
connection
to every single person in the league.
Yes, exactly.
It's a big deal.
Maybe not as much with some people as others, but the truth is, like, I am. But I also worked hard on those connections
Yeah.
in life, right? So it pays dividends when you're dealing with fantasy because you feel more comfortable talking to people and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, what I'm saying is that's what I want in a league. That's why I want to do like a Fantasy Dreams Ball award ceremony the night
Dude,
before.
I would love that.
And where we do all the awards and we get all the divisions to meet each other. And that's the night where we are at a bar and like, dude, that's where you get to know everybody.
Yeah.
That's where you get to actually, if you can't get information off of somebody in a fucking bar, then dude, let me say, this might not be your fucking league.
Exactly.
Because there's dudes that'll slit your fucking throat here. You know what I mean? Like, you need
But
to be
seriously, like, one piece of advice for trading to everyone out there, bro, is like, for me, you'll never have me send you a trade straight up, like, on the website, ever. I'm going to talk to you first and negotiate, and I would like that also because let's figure this out. Like, are you interested in even getting rid of that player? Are
Right.
you interested in the player I have that I'm interested in trading? Let's not just send a trade and fucking reject it or counter with some crazy trade because you think my trade sucks or whatever.
Sorry, Ben.
Let's talk about it, dude. And everyone should have everyone's number in whatever division you're in. 100%.
What do you think of that, Bobby?
That's
No,
important.
I agree. On the group threads, as soon as I figure out a number, who goes with it, I save it
Yes.
because then
Exactly.
That
in
is
case you gotta
huge.
reach out to
Exactly. And not only that, like, you just say, hey, whatever the name is, like, so
Yeah.
if
Yeah,
like
that's
Rob's in D and like Rob probably knows everyone in D2 now, but if someone doesn't,
Look
like,
at Ball of Steroids, youngest guy in the league, right?
he's younger than Tristan. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
the new young guy.
Like 20 something.
3, 4.
Yeah.
And
Has no problem. Hey, text me, bro. And then
that's
hits
what he
you up.
says.
Yeah.
And dude, next thing you know, there's a fucking trade on the fucking line.
I love
The
it.
balls of steroids
That's
is legitimate,
dude.
dude.
That's awesome.
That dude's
Wheeling,
legit.
dealing.
Wheeling, dealing, and like straight up.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it is. You're just straight up.
But for a young person,
It's impressive.
it is absolutely.
He's like, he's already a gentleman.
Yeah.
You can tell. Like,
Yeah.
this dude understands social. This dude understands how the social network works, dude. Like, he is obviously ready. You know what I mean? So, the other young guy, Socratic, same thing. They both
Yeah.
understand how that
Tristan
shit works.
actually told me that he texted the thread and was like, "Hey, everybody, put your number on here."
He did, and everyone
so
did,
that
dude.
Everyone knows with
Yeah.
team name,
Yeah.
phone number.
Yeah.
They go together.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
But
I have so many of these
Yeah.
guys saved in my phone
Yeah.
as I still have Sugar as Eli saved as Toad Hunter.
Yeah, you can just go to
You know what I'm
standings.
saying?
Just like if you guys need somebody's number, you just go to, like, say I wanted balls of steroids. I just click on him, right, and see all these different things like main, roster, all this stuff. You just go to main, and then you're going to see his real name here, Christian Ballesteros. You're going to see his email, so you can email him anytime you want, and you can get all of his information right here. Sometimes you can even get a number out of this. You know what I mean? But basically, you can see how much his bid balance is.
That's pretty cool.
You can see everything. You just got to click on there. You just
Yeah.
got to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, seriously, the thread before the season even starts should be like, "Hey guys, everybody's
Yeah.
team name and phone number right now.
Yeah.
Let's do this."
And you can, right here it says propose a trade. So you got his name, you got his everything right there. You can
Uh-huh.
propose a trade.
Yeah.
There's an email there too. Number is where it's at though. You just text, hey,
Yeah.
what's your number? Save it, just like Bobby, just like
Exactly.
Jed just said. And let's be good about that. And if you're one of those guys who just doesn't want to answer a trade, you don't have to answer trades, man. That's fine. But like, just to let you know, if you don't answer me, I'm texting you. I'm all over you, dude. Like, what's up? You didn't like it? You know what I mean? Like, if you don't like it, dude, tell me what you like.
See, this is the problem I have, dude, is I get the notification in my email, and I get a bunch of crap emails too. So if I don't, for some reason, see it, what I don't get a lot is the text message. Every once in a while, I'll get the
The notification
just
from
comes
the
up on
app?
my phone.
Well, that's the app. notifications are late. This is a
Yeah.
third-party app, dude.
Yeah.
It's a third-party app. So we're just thankful for this app that it's here.
No, we
we
love the
love the
app.
app. We love the dude that did it.
But
We
if
love
you're
you.
in the league, just send a text message.
Send a text message because
those
the
go through.
notifications are late. I like how
Yeah.
Little Fish does it. He's like, hey, trades are out. You know what I mean? Hey, I sent us some trades. Check your trades. Hey, answer the trades. Anything like that. Trades are out. But I would personally text somebody.
Me too.
You know what I mean? Like I personally get a hold of them and like,
Yeah.
hey, what are you looking at? What looks good for you? What looks good for me? You
And
know
if
what I
you
mean?
don't
And
think
sometimes
they're
and sometimes it just doesn't look good for each other. That's the way it is. You know?
Yeah, and if you don't think they might not know who you are, then you just like America's Fantasy Team. Hey, bro, looking for a trade. Are you interested in trading this guy?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Piece of cake. And trades are huge. They've
Right
saved
now.
my
Well,
life.
first
right
of all, this year,
Saved my
D1
life.
and Division 1, I've never seen this many trades.
I'd be down there at the bottom if I didn't make trades. I know it.
It is. If you go to league polls, dude, these are the trades,
These are
dude.
great. Yeah,
When have you ever seen that many trades, dude?
I love that.
It is fucking. We're in we just got done with week 5.
Yeah,
There's a lot of trades, you guys. You guys did really good.
it's huge.
Remember to vote on them. We're not getting that many votes. It's all the same people that are voting. It's okay if you reject it. It's okay if you approve it. Just vote. Only vote for your divisions trades. And
Can I give my opinion on rejected trades, or should I not do that?
you can't. You can give your. This
Dude,
is a podcast.
If you're gonna reject a trade, you should like text the thread and tell them why you rejected the trade. Because
At least
honestly,
50
dude,
words.
in most of these trades, when you reject these trades, I can't figure out why, and I just want to know. So look it up, bro.
My opinion is you definitely don't have to do that. You
No, you
reject them.
don't have to.
Here's the
just
thing.
if you want to.
Here's the thing. There's a lot of people who are like, I know Sugar sees that. It's like, this is America. Like, let all trades should go through.
Yeah.
My thing is, if you think that trade is hurting you and your chances of winning,
That's not what rejecting is for. I don't think.
oh, dude, it most definitely is.
think
That's what,
that's
it's,
what it's
for.
for?
No, this is so. Just so we're clear, Fantasy Dreams is a competitive league and it's about winning. So if it's not helping you win, then it's okay to reject. I think for
Yeah?
sure. Yes.
Okay.
That one. In my opinion.
Okay.
Your opinion
No,
is.
I see it.
You're
I
Sugar.
I haven't thought of it that way.
Yeah.
I'm more like Sugar, where I think if it's an egregious bullshit trade or collusion, reject.
Yes.
Otherwise, let it go.
I mean, yeah, it is 2 men and they agreed on something. And there's
Yeah.
what the thing is, like, the reason that there are votes though is because it is a big deal when it comes to winning. The thing is, you're trying to win, right? You are trying to win hard.
Yeah.
Everyone in Division 1, like everyone in here is trying to win, right? There's some people who are just trying to survive already right now, and there's some people just like, there's different mindsets I've noticed since the league I built. There is, I just don't want to get relegated. There is, I'll do anything just to make the playoffs. There is, I just want to survive and stay in this division. There is, I don't even want to be in the relegation playoff, but doing everything to stay out of that. There is, I want to be first place and get
I
that
want
bye.
my name
I want
on
the first
fucking
place
trophy.
bye. And there is, I want
Yeah.
my name on the trophy. I want the necklace. And
You
next year
keep
we
the
get
necklace,
rings
you
too.
keep the makers.
Oh,
you
yeah.
keep the money.
We get
put
rings.
my name on the trophy.
Yeah, we get rings
That's-
next year. Sorrel Trophy's hooking us up with rings. We got a good agreement going with them, and they're gonna hook us up with rings, and they're super cool. They're gonna have our names on them. The thing is, it's hard to find those type of rings. That's why I was having some problems. But I finally found it, and we're gonna work together and do it. The way we're gonna do it is, anybody who has a ring, you're gonna get a ring. So the next year we have our draft, there'll be a ring ceremony too with our necklaces, and you get your name on the trophy, and you get your maker's mark with your name on it. I mean, can I do any more for the winners at this
No,
point?
dude, to me, I mean,
It's all about
you're
winning.
so far over and beyond. It's amazing.
That's what we're doing. So
That's why I'm
yeah,
here.
the more jewelry, the better. Is what
No,
I
yeah.
think. Or what do you win, right? That's what you need for sure. Big games coming up, man. Big games coming up this week, you guys.
Week 6,
Yeah, week
Big
6. Anything you guys want to talk about in the league besides injuries? Like, I know we have some big injuries, but
huge injuries, man.
yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone knows about all these injuries. I mean, they're
Yeah.
so big, dude. It's not very often that this many big time players get injured the same week. But
It makes me pretty sad that guys like Jefferson,
Connor,
A-Chain,
Herbert,
dude.
I mean, they're
A-Chan
all,
was like that. He was looking so good. Connor, Herbert, like Herbert started to plays. He started to play too. Like started to take over that backfield a little bit. Right when everyone thought Roshan was.
But guys are coming back also, so
Yeah.
there's a little bit of positive to it. You know?
Yeah, there is. There's guys coming back IR.
Yeah.
Buys are starting again. Only 2 teams on bye this week.
Okay, week 7. by Apocalypse.
Let's check it out.
Check it out.
I thought it was 13.
Nope, week 7. Check this out, bro.
Let's just go to the first game and let's week 7. Well, let me see, week 7. Show rosters for week. How come it won't show me the next rosters? Help me. This website's too hard for me. Let's see. All reports. I mean, how do you see it? Is that just your team that's by Apocalypse?
No. So there's 13 games.
Oh yeah. So anytime there's 13 games, yes. Okay. 100%. You're right. Yeah.
All right.
Well, anytime there's 13 games, you're definitely in Apocalypse for sure, because that means that there's 6 teams on bye.
There's 6 teams on bye.
Yeah.
Week 7.
You don't want 6 teams on bye.
And these teams, I mean, I don't know where to find bye weeks for week 7, but these teams are good teams.
13 has the same thing. Week 13. Also.
So week 13 and week 7 by Apocalypse.
Yep.
By Apocalypse?
Yeah,
Is that what you
by
called
Apocalypse.
it? By Apocalypse.
Only
Right.
2 this week, 6 next week, then 4, 4, 4.
Okay, week 7. Panthers, Bengals, Cowboys, Texans, Jets, Titans.
Yeah. That's a problem. Not as
Why do you have
Cowboys Bengals are a problem.
Why do you have 6 bye weeks in week 7 and 0 in week 8?
There's no buys in week 8?
Who is running the NFL?
Oh, week 8 is fucking a huge week then.
Okay.
Week 7 is a huge week for us because after week 7, we're halfway done with our regular season in this. So next week, no, not next week. The week after next week is going to be halfway through. We'll do a big podcast for that halfway through for sure. We did a big Fantasy Dreams. This was all about Fantasy Dreams this week. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, we talked about it. We didn't do any other stuff except talk about Fantasy Dreams. We'll wait for Tommy to come back to talk about some crazy shit. But Jed, thank you so much, dude, for joining me, dude.
It was a great time,
You're
bro.
the man,
Thank you
dude.
for
You did a
having me,
great
man.
job, dude.
Appreciate it.
You're really good at this shit. Bobby, you're the man, dude.
You are the man, dude.
Thank you for producing this again. None of this could happen.
This
We still laugh at all these little hits. The thing is, I think we're so new to this. Like every little hit, just like I just love it.
In case you guys didn't know, the vibe here is amazing. Reggae music playing when I walked in the door.
Yep.
Fantastic computer screens everywhere. Freaking mics everywhere. I mean, it's awesome.
Yeah, it's a good little setup.
fun, dude.
They've hooked
Love
us up good. Anybody wants to be on this podcast? I know La Costa Nostra wants to be in. Tristan.
Gotta be on it.
Want to get a bunch of people on this. The girls from the Dream Team wanting on it. That'll be interesting for sure. We're gonna get this thing started.
Whoa, stop right there.
Yeah, right. That'll be fun. Yeah, it'll be awesome, man. Anybody wants on this thing, you guys let me know. And it's a lot of time. I mean, just ask Jet. It's fun.
It's a fucking blast.
Yeah, I mean, all we're doing is talking football, fantasy. Can't
That's-
go wrong with that shit.
Dude, I love it. I can talk it all day long.
All right, love you guys. Hey, we'll see you guys soon. Good luck Thursday, 2 a.m. Let's see who gets all these motherfuckers, dude. Notice how I didn't talk about them. Though.
Set those alarms.
Set those alarms, motherfuckers. All right, see you guys later.
Fantasy Dreams, baby. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yep.